Hey, what's going on, guys? So I've decided to make some tutorial videos working with these older Schwinn Airdyne 84s. There's really just not a lot of videos out there. And in this video, I was going to be showing you how to diagnose and fix noise issues. So if you get yours home and it sounds something like this, I'll show you how to fix that and a couple other things to look for and how to repair those as well. Okay, so the issue with this particular bike is this chain is just loose. So what you're going to want to do is take a 15mm socket and loosen these two axle nuts. There's one on both sides, and it looks exactly the same on the opposite side. And after you get that loose, you have these two tensioner nuts here. And as you tighten those, it pulls this fan blade forward, tightening the chain. And you want to be careful that you keep this fan centered. If it's not centered, it'll wobble and it can actually make more noise. And one way to make sure it's centered is to line this axle nut up with one of the lines that's on here. You probably can't see it in the video, but it's there. And it's on both sides. So you would line this up to, say, line number 2, and then do the same on the opposite side. And once it is once the chain's tight, go ahead and then tighten these axle nuts back up. And the noise is gone. So this could actually happen to the back chain as well. I'm actually just going to loosen it up and show you how that sounds and how to fix that as well. Okay, so here is what it looks like with the back chain loose. And the fix, like I said, is exactly the same as the front. And this tensioner nut, I didn't mention it earlier, but it's a 10mm. Or you can just use an adjustable wrench like I am. I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. And before you tighten the axle nuts back down, just make sure that when you do this, it doesn't whack the bottom of the chain guard. And it's good. So now there's one other cause of noises in these. Now, so it has a wheel on the front of it, which allows you to move it around your gym easy. Now, what can happen when you're doing that, because the fan guard, it's attached to the frame in 3 spots. One's down here, one's over here, and the other is right here. But those can come loose over time. So when you're moving this, it can actually tilt the fan cage forward or backwards, which, because there's just a small gap here to allow the chain to go through. And if this gets moved, it can actually push up on this chain guard and bend it. Now if you look down there and see yours is bent up, you can actually just take this chain guard off with these 2 screws and pull it out and bend this back. Now I'm actually going to take it off for you and just show you what that looks like. Okay, so with a Phillips head screwdriver, remove these 2 screws. And pulls out just like that. So as you can see, it is bent a little bit, which this isn't bad. It's not enough to put it closer to the chain. But if yours was bent, just take a pair of pliers and just bend it back straight to look like this other side. Now, if yours was bent, most likely this fan cage is going to be in a spot you don't want it to be. And what you would do is loosen up these 3 attachment points. The one here, okay, that one's loose. Not easy to do one-handed. And this other one, you actually have to let me get you a little bit closer. So you actually have to tilt it. Okay, so you have those loose. Now you can see what I meant by that movement. And you can probably see how it could actually bend that chain guard. But you just want it to be, you know, equal distance on both sides. And once you get it where you need it, tighten your screws back up. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. I hope this helped diagnose and fix the noise issues with your Schwinn Airdyne. If you have any suggestions for future videos, just drop those in the comments below. I hope you have a good day. Thanks.